Good morning and welcome to a new video. Are you ready? Let's study English. I hope that you have enjoyed your holiday and now welcome back to school. Let's start our lesson. And today is very good. Today is Sunday. Okay, today you will need this sheet and a pencil. I sent this sheet through School Everywhere last Thursday. I wanted to give you enough time to print it out. So now I want you to pause the video, go fetch your stuff, and come again. I'm waiting. So guys, you know that we have different kind of texts, right? We have different genres. Miss, what does this mean? Okay, I mean different texts. Like for example, here, this is very good, a narrative text. And a narrative text is very good, a story. And this is an very good instruction text. And instruction texts tell us how to make very good things. And this looks like a song and we call it poetry. Good job. I'm very happy. Good job, guys. So, guys, now I will ask you a question. Are you ready? So, my question is, this term, did we take a narrative text, or did we take an instruction text, or did we take poetry? What do you think? Very good. We took a story. It's a narrative text. And we said some of the narrative texts, we call them very good traditional tales. Let's read the title together. A narrative text, a traditional tale. So, and we said that some stories are new and some stories are old. A traditional tale. Is it? Does this mean a new story or an old story? Very good, an old story. Guys, do you remember the stories that we took so far? Very good. So what was the title of the first story? Very good, The Pot of Gold. What about the title of the second story? How? Very good. How the zebra got his stripes. I'm very happy that you still remember, guys. Today, we will take another story. Yes! And this story is going to be a traditional tale. So this means it will be an old story, a very old story. Okay, but before we read the story together, let's look at some pictures. Okay, let's read this together. A country, very good. And a country, yes, it is a place that has many cities, right? Yes. So now I will show you some pictures and you need to guess what is the country. Here we have the pyramids. Yes. The Nile River. Can you guess the country? Very good. It is Egypt. Good job. And let's look at these pictures as well. Yes, it's Burj Al Arab. Here So we are still in Egypt. Good job. And this is Egypt in the past. Yes, a long time ago. And now let's guess what is the country. Okay, I will show you another picture and you need to guess what is the country. Yes, no, it's not Egypt. Very good, it's Turkey. Yes, and this beautiful view is in Turkey. Very good. And now I will show you the pictures of another country. Are you ready? Here, here. Can you guess the country? It is Syria. And here, very good, Syria again. Now I will show you another pictures of another country. Are you ready? Here, this is Russia, okay? And here, again, this is Russia. Yes. And now I will show you some pictures of another country. Okay. Can you guess what is the country? It is Britain. And here, yes, it is still Britain. And here, oh, look at this. Who are they? The Queen and the King of Britain. And here, long time ago, in the past, who are they? Yes, they are the King and the Queen in the past. And here, this is what they used to wear. What they used to wear in the past. Look, it looks nice, right? Their outfits, they look nice, right? Now we saw some pictures of Egypt, Russia, Turkey, Syria, and Britain. And now this is our last country. Let's look at the pictures together and guess what is the country, okay? Look, it's easy to tell from her clothes, right? This is very good, India. Okay, let's now speak about our story. Today, our story is about some people who were living in India. Yes, India. Let's read this together. A traditional tale means a very old story, right? That people learned from their grandfathers and grandmothers, and they tell them to their children, and their children tell them to their children. And now I will tell you one of these old stories. And now I want you to know this man here. This man is from India. Yes, his name is Akbar. Akbar. And this is his real picture, okay? And here is like a king, right? Because Akbar was the, let's read this together, Emperor of India. And this is his picture in the story. So, repeat after me. Akbar. Akbar is the first character in today's story, and he's like the king of India. We call him the the emperor of India. Okay? Okay, so let's read this together. A narrative text, a traditional tale from India. So today's story, it comes from India, right? And let's meet our characters. The first character that we have is the emperor of India. It's like the king of India, and his name is Akbar. And he's sitting on a chair, and this chair belongs to him, right? So it's called a throne. It's the chair of the king, of the emperor. And this is the throne room, okay? Great. And this man has 3 advisors. Advisors are the people who give you pieces of advice, okay? But in the story, they are foolish, they are stupid, they are silly, okay? And the emperor has another advisor who is very clever, and this is his picture, okay? So now we have the emperor, we have 3 foolish advisors and 1 clever advisor, right? Good job. And now let's read our story. A box of sweets. Nice title, right? Now I want you to hold your pencil and your sheet. We will read the story together. Okay? You have them next to you, right? Good job. So now let's start reading. You need to point. I will read and you repeat, okay? Let's do it. There once was. Did you repeat? There once was. I want you to underline it. There once was. It's like one day long ago. An emperor of India. I want you to underline emperor. Okay, his name was Akbar, right? Do you remember him? Yes. Called Akbar, who had, you need to point and repeat, who had 3 foolish advisors, like 3 silly advisors. Look at this picture here. The man is trying to cut the branch of the tree, but he will fall if he cut it, right? So he is silly and stupid, foolish, and a clever one. I want you to underline a clever one. Like this girl, she got A+, so she is clever, smart. One day, underline one day, and repeat. He decided to test them. He walked into his throne room. Underline throne room. The room that has the throne of the emperor. It's like his chair, okay? Looking very cross. Underline cross means angry. Let's continue. Now this is the emperor shouting, so let's read it while we look cross. I have just had my hair pulled, he cried. Are you repeating? Very good. I have caught the person who did it. What shall we do with him? So now he is asking his advisors, right? He has 3 foolish advisors and a clever one. And he is asking them, what shall we do with this person who pulled the hair of the emperor? Okay? So now let's read the title again. A box of sweets. And here, the first thing that we need to look at is the word pulled. It's like here. So the boy is pulling the hair of the girl, okay? And the word caught, it's like here. We caught the thief, right? Very good. And now I want you to tell me what is the setting of the story. Very good. It is in the throne room in the palace, right? Very good. And now I want you to look at an adjective that is in the second line. A word that describes the advisors. Very good. Foolish. And now in the third line, I want you to look at another adjective that describes another advisor. Very good. Clever. So now I want you to point at the foolish advisors. Very good. Here, the 3 of them. They are foolish. They are unwise. Unwise means stupid and foolish. And here, this one is clever, smart, and wise, right? Very good. Okay, let's continue our story. And here, I want you to point, listen, and repeat. This is a disgrace. Underline disgrace. Oh my God. Shame on him. This person disrespected the emperor. Okay, so it's very bad. It's a disgrace, said the first advisor. Repeat. Good job. Throw him in the deepest dungeon. Here, dungeon. Underline the word dungeon. I will show you the picture and I want you to guess. It looks like very good. It's like a prison under a castle, said the first advisor. So the first advisor, he wanted the king to throw, or the emperor to throw the man in the deepest dungeon, okay? This is terrible. Underline terrible, said the second advisor. Send him into the widest desert. Means the largest desert. Underline widest desert, okay? Now I will continue, repeat after me. This is the worst thing I have ever heard, said the third advisor. Make him sleep with the smelliest of animals. Underline smelliest. It's like a very bad smell. Let's continue. Very interesting ideas, said the emperor. Okay? So now these are the ideas of the foolish advisors. Let's now know what is the idea of the clever advisor, okay? Okay, let's read the last part of the story. Are you ready? Listen, point, and repeat. The emperor turned to his wise advisor, Birbal. So Birbal is the name of the wise advisor, and as we said, this is an Indian story, so it's an Indian name. What do you say? So guys, are you repeating? Repeat. The wise advisor smiled and said, I think he should be given a box of sweets. So this is the answer of the wise advisor. And we said wise means clever and smart. Are you mad? Said the first advisor. They are surprised. Are you ill? Said the second advisor. Are you crazy? Said the third advisor. Okay? Mad, ill, and crazy here means how dare you? Did you lose your mind? This is the emperor. Okay? Let's continue reading. Not at all, said Birbal. There's only one person who would pull the emperor's hair. His grandson. Okay, so this was the trick. That his grandson should be given a box of sweets because this is the only person who can pull the hair of the emperor. Okay? Yes, it's shocking, right? Okay, and this is the box of sweets. And now, let's read vocabulary list 3, okay? This time, I will divide it into nouns, adjectives, and verbs, okay, guys? Okay, so let's look at the names or the nouns that can be a person, place, or thing that are found in our vocabulary list, okay? The first noun is emperor. And we said that emperor is like the king, right? And let's think about the adjective that describes him in the story at the very beginning of the story. Yes, he was cross. Very good. The second person is the advisors. Okay, so the three advisors were unwise means foolish. And we have another one who was clever and wise, right? And the next noun is grandson. Then we have palace. It's like a very big house of kings and queens. And here it's for the emperor. And we have the throne room, the room that has the throne of the emperor. Okay? And here we have pulled. And pulled is a verb. And we added ed to the verb because it is in the past. The story is not happening now. It happened in the past, right? So pull. And then we have foolish. Okay, now I will read and you repeat. Emperor, advisor, grandson, palace, throne room, cross, foolish, unwise, clever, wise, pulled. Thank you, good job. Okay, and this is your homework, the second page in the sheet. The questions are very easy. We can look at question number 5. Which adjective was used to describe the first 3 advisors in the first paragraph? This question is very easy. We already have the adjective in vocabulary list 3, okay? And it's already found in the second line of your story. And which adjective was used to describe verbal? It's also an easy question, okay? I will not tell you the answer because the questions are really easy. Okay, and here this is your homework, the rest of the sheet. You have some words in a box and you need to answer these questions. The first one, which letter has been added to one to make it once? One letter has been added. It's very easy, just compare the two words. Which word sounds the same as would? So there's a word in the box that sounds the same as would, and here would in the question means like forest, right? So look for the other word that has the same sound but a different meaning. Which word starts with long I phoneme? This sound I. There is a word in the box that starts with the sound I. Okay, and now these words, question number 8, you need to match up the words to their meanings. Okay, the first word here is disgrace. We said like a shame on you. Dungeon, it's like a prison. And throne, it's like a chair. Okay, the ruler of a country or the king of a country usually has this chair. Okay, and this is the last page. You just need to form sentences. It's very easy. You don't need to use all the adjectives, just use the adjectives that will help you to form your sentence. Okay, and finally, this is the end of today's video. See you in the next video. Bye. I love you.